Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. A moment he will remember forever. His first game as a head coach in the National Football League. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He doesn't expect this year to be any different.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted him out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. They go play action with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard.
It's a gain of 2. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 36. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now first and 10. Up the middle of Barkley. Oh, nice move. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Hurts completing this one quickly. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert from 4 yards out. And the Eagles Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener.
Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things could be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Dallas.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Now Dak on the option left. 9 good yards here on the run, and now third down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. And now it's second down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Hurts fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And just shutting him off there. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Marshall. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38 as they've got it as we resume action. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Eagles first down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
He's got a man. That's Marshall. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Hurts to throw. For Marshall, that's complete. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Marshall. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw again. He dumps it off to Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for another Eagles. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Prescott. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First down.
Throwing. Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
Good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Back to throw again. Wide open. It's Marshall, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Terrace Marshall
From 10 yards out. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott now. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line.
So halftime is
all right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
First down, Cowboys.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down, Dallas.
To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 12. And the Cowboy first down.
On first down, it's Blue. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the first.
First down, Cowboys.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this is caught at the 8.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Prescott to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory.
Gets past one man.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. No gain on the play. Brings up
throwing is Hurts.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns.
And as a defensive coordinator, you're almost in a no-win situation down here near the goal line. You know how dangerous Jalen Hurts is when he holds on to it. You've got to be prepared to stay with him. So when he hands it off, if you're slow in reacting, this is going to be the result.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Now Williams running left. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. There's Prescott. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys
looking to throw. Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain. Brings up second down at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. And it's...
Here's Prescott.
That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First down, Cowboys.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Now Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Williams trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Williams again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. It's a keeper with Prescott. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Dak Prescott. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This short throw caught by Goddard. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Good tight coverage there from Trayvon Diggs.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Pulled in at the 24. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
They'll hand this to Williams to start things out.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Prescott.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
This will be caught at the 30. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when they decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still right.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
CeeDee Lamb
From 17 yards out.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
What a start to the season. This has been back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. And that's complete to Brown. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 30.
Hurts.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
1st down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 36, Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Barkley, inside handoff.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
One last shot now for Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Eagles, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.